I think that art is a really, really great way of showing us what we can be and all the different possibilities that we can have. And that's why curating a show that is focused on this narrative, on this history, hopefully can be uplifting, obviously, to Black women and to Black girls, but also it should show that there's so much more history and stories and ideas that we haven't really tracked before. My name's Aindrea Emelife. I'm an art historian and a curator, and I'm the curator of Black Venus. I wanted to understand some key points of reference which I think are important to the Black woman's story. So one of the very important ones is the Hottentot Venus, which is a story of a South African woman, her name was Sarah Bartman, who was toured as a curiosity. And that, for me, is one of the pinpointing starting points for how the Black woman started to be viewed in visual culture or in the visual lexicon. So there's a lens of understanding how the Black woman has been fetishized or exoticized or eroticized throughout history, and then looking at this reclamation of agency that contemporary artists are reckoning with now.
Celebrated for its physique, criticized for its physique. So when I decided to start working with my body, that was probably the first territories that I wanted to explore.
From the American standpoint, there is such a history of what a Black woman looks like. Venuses in the States, historically in Hollywood, is always like a fetish.
The women that are in this exhibition really point a finger at what's been done and say, look, this is how you've been taught to look at yourself, but that's not who you are.
It is quite unique. It is not like how do you apply Black woman to your work, which is not a thing. It's who you are.
Black women are great, excellent, beautiful, and well worthy of a place in your advertising. It's just that sometimes racism prevents you from showing the different stories you have hidden away.
You know, there's this trope, it's like, oh, I'm a strong Black woman, and it's like, yeah, that is so important, but we can also don't have to be strong. We can be vulnerable, and we can be softer, and we can have our sort of everyday moments. Maybe subconsciously, a lot of the shows that I curate and a lot of the ideas that I have are part of a sort of self-investigation. And so the exhibition then becomes a point of criticality and then I guess, manifesto for the future, which should have a real considered representation of Black women, of Black non-binary artists, and present a more expansive way of looking at art history.